My name is Donald Tickey. I'm CEO of PumpinHeart, a spinout from the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland. What inspired us to start PumpinHeart was an introduction by a common acquaintance between myself and the clinical researchers at the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland who'd invented the device and developed it at the very earliest stage. The healthcare problem that we're solving is the single greatest unmet medical need in cardiovascular disease. That is what's known as women's heart failure, because it affects twice as many women as men. And it's known as heart failure with preserved ejection fraction, which is a bit of a mouthful, otherwise known as HFpEF or diastolic heart failure. The core problem with HFpEF is an elevated left atrial pressure. Our pump is implanted in the left ventricle by an interventional cardiologist, and it draws down just enough blood during the resting phase of the cardiac cycle to relieve the congestion by lowering the left atrial pressure, and in doing so allows the patient to breathe freely again. It's just a wonderful thing and a real privilege to be able to wake up in the morning knowing you're doing something that has such meaning. Health Wildcatters, it's based in Dallas, and many of our most ardent champions are at Baylor Scott White Health, and so it's perfectly positioned. And most importantly, being in the US, it provides us with access to the enormous capital markets here that simply aren't available to a small Irish company in Europe. So there are about 2 million patients, we estimate, with advanced stage HFpEF with no therapeutic options. We estimate that approximately between 25% to 30% of those patients, that is between 500,000 and 600,000 patients roughly, would be suitable candidates for implant. That is, in anecdotal terms, sick enough to need it, but not too sick not to do well on it. That would mean that we would be saving that many lives.